So what is air pruning? Well, air pruning has been around for a long time. It's used in soil blocks, and the soil block is just a complete block of soil. And the great thing about it is that it air prunes from all sides, because the roots hit the air, dry out, and then want to go back and start branching out and create a healthier cell. And it prevents transplant shock. And the way air pruning is done in a cell tray is very simple. You see there's a strip that goes from one corner to the other, right? So it goes all the way to that corner. And there's also a strip that goes to this corner and that corner. So every corner has air. And that's very important. So when the roots come around and they want to circle, right? Because most trays are going to have a hole on the bottom. Let me show you. Okay. So every tray has a hole on the bottom. Sometimes they're bigger, sometimes they're smaller, and they want to start circling around that hole, right? Especially in the corners here. And so what the cell tray does is every corner, it's going to hit air. And so that root that wants to keep growing and keep growing, especially downward, it's going to keep searching for a place to grow. But as it hits air, that's going to send it back into the cell rather than continue to go out. So you're not going to have, things growing into each other, which happens with soil blocks, right? They'll grow into the next block. So you kind of lose that air pruning. So really the best air pruning you can get is a situation like this, where you have that strip from one end to the other. You have the strip that comes all the way down to the bottom, right? Kind of folds over, and the root will not circle and will stop and create a really healthy cell. And that's what air pruning is, and that's how air pruning is done on a tray like this, which is a wind strip tray. You can see the strips on it, and you can see it, on other trays that I have here. If you look closely, you'll see the roots and you'll see the air pruned roots. And that's pretty much how it works. And it's really the best way to raise a seedling. It creates the healthiest seedling that doesn't have as much transplant shock and will start growing much faster. Also, the air that's going around each cell, which is about, creating that air pruning, creates a healthier transplant, because you don't want a sloppy mess all the way on top of the cell tray, because you're just going to have all kinds of things growing on there. You need air going around it from below and from above. All right, so that's air pruning. Thanks for watching.